Hey, what's going on, guys? Respect the Jeff here with another induction to the Hall of Fame, and based on your comments, it seems like the best choice to start with is the highest scoring player in Respect the Jeff history, Jordan Hugill. Now, he stuck with West Ham through their fall to League Two and led the line for 5 seasons in the save, making 239 appearances in the process. He scored 127 goals, making him one of the most prolific strikers we've ever seen on this channel. Now, Hugill started life at West Ham with very high expectations. At 71 overall, he was head and shoulders above the competition in League Two, and the team relied upon him all season long. He delivered a solid 16 goals and 8 assists in Season 1, although more important than the goals and the assists was Hugill's complete skill set and maturity for this young team. He was strong, intelligent, and technically gifted, on top of being clinical in front of goal. But when it came time to score, Hugill got the job done in the air, from distance, or right in front of goal, and he even put in a few free kicks to top it all off. But Season 2 was where Hugill really took it to the next level. The striker had the most prolific season in Respect the Jeff history, scoring 46 goals in a crazy 65 appearance season. He became an icon for the team at this point, and it seemed like everything Hugill touched would end up in the back of the net. He formed a deadly duo with Lance Alexander up top and excelled in bringing the best out of his younger strike partner. And the strikers together cracked 100 goal contributions between the two of them, which is just outrageous. But it was Hugill really pulling the strings more often than not, and not only scoring goals, but converting the chances that truly mattered. He saved the team on more than one occasion, and was largely responsible for West Ham winning their second consecutive promotion and climbing their way back to the championship. And now granted, this was still League One, but Hugill would go on to show that his peak still had yet to come. Now, as we crept towards Season 3, there were big questions about if 30-year-old Jordan Hugill would be able to replicate his form in England's second division, but he picked up right where he left off, and he led the championship to win his second consecutive Golden Boot, scoring 31 times in 47 appearances. And it's worth noting that these were not easy chances. At this level of competition, it was a huge step up from the bottom 2 divisions, and I would argue that this season was just as impressive as his 46-goal campaign the year before. Hugill was converting chances that he had no right to finish, and he again carried the team to just within reach of promotion, when likely they shouldn't have been. Now, the problem was that West Ham had become too reliant on Jordan Hugill, and the goals had dried up elsewhere in the team, but the best still had yet to come for our star striker. When the team took on their second run in the championship, Hugill once again adapted, and he took on more of a creative role up top, but he still managed to snag his third consecutive Golden Boot with 28 goals this time around. But he also chipped in with a mind-blowing 22 assists. At this point, Hugill could do it all. He was by far the most well-rounded forward in the league, and led the charge to take West Ham back to where they belonged in the Premier League. He had stuck with the team through their darkest days, and would now forever be a club legend after leading the line in such a spectacular fashion for so many seasons. Hugill kept his spot up top for the Hammers as we kicked off our first campaign back in the Premier League, but injuries, combined with a big step up in competition, left our striker lacking that edge from seasons before. He chipped in with 6 goals and 5 assists, although to be fair to him, the team really struggled to adapt as a whole, so that made him the second highest goal scorer that season, and is maybe more of a reflection of the team than Hugill himself. Maybe not the most fantastic season, but Hugill still put in good performances, and it's a shame that the career ended here because it would have been great to see how far he could have taken it, given another couple years at West Ham. But it's still a fantastic story and a remarkable series of seasons from a striker who fought hard to prove himself at every level of competition in England. So he's currently the highest scoring player in the history of Respect the Jeff's management career with 127 goals, and he's also the first player to crack 100 goals. He set the bar so high for future series and will be forever remembered as one of the best players to grace this channel. So if you want to check out Jordan Hugill and the rest of our Hall of Fame, go to RespectTheJeff.com, click on the Hall of Fame tab, and check out the list to date. You can go in there and comment on who you would like to see added, and get active and let me know in the comments. I'll be picking a player a week to add to the Hall of Fame, and there will be more episodes coming up soon. So Jordan Hugill makes the list. Who is next? Well, only time will tell. Let me know in the comments, and I'll be back soon with the next update in this series. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.